5:55 p.m. 2055 Army time. Ladies and gents, welcome to, if I'm not mistaken, this is week 8 of the weekly podcast. All the podcasts now will be on Fridays as opposed to being daily. There's a reason for it. Your boy been working hard and everything, so this is week 8 recap for July 18th through the 22nd. The instrumentation you hear in the background is a reversion type track entitled Can't Be Friends, alternate edition. Ladies and gents, my name is Quinn Moore, also known as Chinchilla Q of RocketProductionsCM.com. Saying you're welcome. We're about to go through the list this week as to what's been proposed on these business-minded podcasts. So I've been posting up the little quotes and everything on my Snapchat at Chinchi2113 and on my Instagram at ONAK0U. Let me rephrase that. ONAKU07 or NAKU07. So let's get down to business, shall we? Ladies and gents, on Blessed Monday, July 18th, 2016, I say be grateful for everything that you have. I'm learning that certain things that you want to have go your way may not go just as planned, which is always, the case, especially when you're talking to God, because you know that His plans is a whole lot different than what we want to imagine. So we always have to take a step back and always have to remember to always be grateful for what it is that He has blessed us with that we have right now. Because to be honest, things could be a whole lot more worse, since we asking for so much more, but tend to forget about the greater blessing that He has blessed us with health, with a job, with family, loved ones, friends, air to breathe, be able to see, be able to hear, be able to taste, touch, and smell. We really need to be grateful for the little things, even if we don't have much. You guys listen to me on your little computer devices or whatever. You're blessed to have your little iPhone, iPads, whatever else you have. Remember that other people around the world don't have what you have. So you have to be grateful for everything that you have. You're grateful for health. That's a big thing right there too. Because there's some folks right now with health, it's not looking too great, but they're so grateful that they're still here. So on July 19, 2016, on the Grind Tuesdays, I say be specific in your prayers when talking to God. This is a big one, and here's the reason why. Because when I went to Vegas last month in June, I think from the 25th to the 27th, or 26, 28, something like that. One of my homies, whose uncle's a pastor or whatnot, co-cat too, I think it was on Monday evening, because we had a meeting, homie, and his uncle that regards some of his music or whatnot. It was supposed to be a big meeting, but it was canceled, but asked his uncle to roll on through, and we was like, I told him, bring your uncle or whatnot, say he's a pastor, so we get his insight, try to do everything Christ like. So listen to his uncle, we all having fun playing dominoes with my boy's mother-in-law and everything, listen to the conversation because, it's a meeting, but, we still having fun with it. So, the homie's pastor was like, we're talking to the guy, because you always, and it falls back on, be grateful, it falls back on the blessed money, so be grateful for what you got. Because you have to be very specific as to what you want, but when talking to God, you gotta be very specific to the point where you really have to be careful with your words. Because his uncle gave different scenarios and different true life stories on folks that asked God for different things, or they talked to him because as a pastor, whatever, he talked to God about it. And the crazy thing is the outcome is not what as folks expected. So even with my prayers, I forgot. I'm perfect period. Hold on for a second, y'all. Sorry about that dog barking in the background. But yeah, even when I'm talking to God in regards to my prayers, I kid you not, just from that trip and coming back, I had to be very careful as to what I pray for. Because I know that God can, change things up to where it's like it's before. It's not the way you want it to be. As soon as we really want and expect too much to the point where we don't really get, let's look over here. So it comes to the point where we just have to really be very careful as to what we ask for. So Motivation on Wednesdays, which is July 20th, 2016, I said, if you want your dreams to fight them. This also goes with On the Grind Tuesdays, because you gotta be specific with your prayers. At the same time, whatever your dreams is that you want, your goals you want to accomplish, you also too have to fight for them. Like, I'll be honest, it's in the word. Faith without works is dead, which means that if you fight for your dreams, you can ask God all you want, can you make this happen? He's gonna make it happen eventually, according to how he sees fit. At the same time, you gotta put in the work, because if you don't put in the work, your dreams won't come true. Or whatever it is that you want to do, but God will have you do something else. And before we continue with that, I'm going to jump onto the next track in a few minutes, ladies and gents. Which will play the True Love alternate edition, so let's play it. Alright, so on Daily Tips Thursday, ladies and gents, I talk about even when all seems lost, never give up, keep going. Here's a reason why I said it on July 21st, 2016 on Daily Tips Thursdays. After I came back from Vegas last Tuesday, actually this Tuesday that passed. I think it was the last Tuesday that passed, one of those days. I had basically got confirmation from God, in regards to the dice game that I'm working with, and not working with a certain casino that's like a mama pops, but their revenue is ridiculous. They up in the billions. But at the same time, the confirmation was there outside of Vegas that, okay, probably be working with these people because, different things just popped up from the name to the information to, just crazy. I could explain to you guys. So, get an email from them, I think about a couple weeks ago. The email was a blessing. Actually, yeah. It was about, not this Tuesday, but the previous last Tuesday. The reason why I remember was because it was day 2 or day 3 playing Pokemon Go. So, Team Fowler in the house, level 21. Try to get a level 22, you already know what it is. Find me at DJ Skylo. If you see me in the gyms of California, you see DJ Skylo, you know that's your boy. That's me, the real DJ Skylo. Other than that, though, just playing Pokemon Go at the park, really was paying attention to the emails. Actually, I prayed about it the night before. Got an email back that says, okay, they need a little bit of information. Which to me was like, okay, confirmation that, like, hey, we getting close to doing negotiations and things of that nature. Like, I'm trying to do big things about my family, get myself established and things of that nature. I'm a music producer, so I'm trying to get that part, majorly set up with the business side of things for it. Because I got some artists I'm trying to put out for them, I know that the job that I'm working at right now, the slavery at the 9 to 5, is not going to fuel all that they can do. So your boy, whenever I see things moving kind of like quickly but in a cool direction, I like to work a little bit harder. So lately, I've been, and I kid you not, because even right now my body's kind of feeling funny, so I'm just, trying to take it easy. But even with these past 3 days since I went back to work on Wednesday, my attitude has really been very toxic in a way. I just stay to myself, stay quiet, get to work, do my work, and basically never really talk to anybody, or just talk to certain people, but not everybody. And then, just play Pokemon Go and, get home, just whatever. At my job, at the workplace, so it's like my mindset switch. The reason why I say, even with all seems lost, never give up, keep going. Because I've been trying to get a confirmation email from the same people I got the other email from. And I'm like, they take forever to send the email back. So I was just like, okay, so, what's going to happen? Like, are they going to send an email? Can send a little bit of information. Everything's copywritten, mind you. But I'm like, okay, so what's going to pop off? So I'm like, basically almost like about 3 days now. I'm kind of losing my mind over my job. I'm tired working at LAX. Low key. Been it for about 3.5 years. Boy, that's cabin cleaning, which means clean the aircrafts, and I'll tell you right now, it takes a toll on the body. Like on my off days, my body knows that it's resting, so it feels different. When I get to work from my off days, my body knows, well, I'm about to go back to the grind. So my body tends to, you can tell your body is tired, because it tends to do weird stuff to where you're like, okay, my body's letting me know that we need to do a new gig, we need to do something that's going to make it feel better. So, the reason why I'm mentioning that, because even when I'm saying, even when all seems lost, never give up, keep going. Because I'll be honest, I was like, you know what, these guys are sending an email yet, I talked to God about it, maybe my attitude might be that may be causing it, maybe, they probably just busy, or maybe they might really be fully discussing the game, and saying like, okay, how can this benefit, us against our competitors and whatnot. So, I just feel like, we come so far to almost like not be close to where we need to be at. And this next track is called God's Loving Grace, G minor version. But other than that, though, it just hit me, ladies and gents, like, I'm just like, okay, talk to the Lord about it. And I'm like, I'm really edging towards saying, screw this a little bit and let me hit at the other casinos. But I'm like, let me just wait, ride the waters, be patient. For those of you that believe in that zodiac side crap, I don't. But if you do, which I really advise, don't. But for those of you that kind of do follow it, y'all might be like, well, how come you always lose patience? I'm a Sagittarius. So, we're not the real patient type. Like Scorpios and Aries and Leos especially, we're not the real patient type. We're the real go-getters. Like, we want to get things done, and then we'll play and have fun later on. Like, folks in my face, they say I'm a serious person. I'm really not. But when it comes down to business, yes, I'm a very serious person. I'm trying to get things done quickly as possible. Get out the way and enjoy life, period. So, right now, I've been trying not to stress out about anything else. Even when I go to work, I notice that my tone of talking is different. I can tell by my coworkers, they can feel that my type of energy is not, great. Because normally I bring a burst of energy. The energy I've been bringing lately has been like, y'all heard me curse before on my podcast and stuff, so I ain't about to do it tonight. But it's been one of those. To the point where I really have to bring myself back and, let the Holy Spirit talk to me like, dude, chill. You're going back to that dark place where you do not need to be at. So, this is about to fall to today's topic on July 22nd, 2016, which is Boss Ass Fridays, which goes by, never let a negative person bring you down. The reason why I mention my job is because there's so much going on at the terminal that I'm at, to the point where there's such co-workers I really used to talk to a lot. I don't talk to as much because they're always negative and things of that nature. My energy has been kind of negative lately, so I've been kind of like staying away from some folks, and at the same time not try to pass energy on to anybody else. They would post on my Snapchat that negative people as vampires, which is true. Call it energy drainers, which to the fact does drain energy.